baby. This week we got a Zoom call for you bitches.
That's right. And we're looking at old photos of Meatball and the dance team.
We're talking about sucking cocks and balls and twisted nips and standing on your toes in a thong slipper.
And
What are they called? Flip-flops.
Getting bunched in the chest. This week on our Tuesday episode, we're joined by our Mom Plus Gold family who are right here in the call, in the chat, listening as we record. So get into it.
Yeah, you fucking cunts.
Okay.
Oh.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with us. Sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Oh! How you stop you stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you dirty little fucks. Look at the sloppy seconds with Big Dipper, Meatball. And that's Big Dipper.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. I'm very excited about what's happening. You want to give the listeners a little peek behind the curtain?
So if you're just listening to this as a Tuesday episode, we are doing one of our fun little live recordings with an audience of Mom Plus Gold members.
That's right.
Gold member! You remember that one?
From James Bond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same lady who was like, she doesn't have the range. Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
No, I was impressed by your vibrato.
Oh, thank you.
We have plenty of people in the chat. We have people
Plenty.
watching
Oh,
along.
plenty. I'm sure.
There are people eating. There are people relaxing. There's a jack-o'-lantern, maybe dressed in a Delta blouse with a homosexuality done.
No, that blouse is the carpet from The Shining.
No, that blouse is your wallpaper, Mama.
No, my wallpaper is a different color.
Okay. Point set match.
But that house looks spooky.
Yeah.
Look behind it. It looks ooky spooky in there.
This motherfucker has a Hail Satan t-shirt on, so how do you feel?
Oh, not the tongue.
Happy
It's
Pride.
Jamberry! Remember Jamberry?
I do. You were trying to get him to show feet last time.
He was showing feet.
That's right. I forgot how chaotic this is.
Yeah, these get wild because I can see more
so
stuff.
much happening.
And my ADD kicks in, but let's start talking so they don't get bored.
Yeah, we haven't been talking at all this whole time. Happy Pride to you.
Happy Pride. How has your Pride been so far? What have you done?
Nothing. Not a damn thing. On Saturday, I'm gonna walk down. Saturday is Dyke Day. I'm gonna walk down to the Dyke Day parade by my house. And I think that might be it as far as Pride events go for me. The thought, I saw everyone at WeHo Pride. I know LA Pride is coming up. I saw it all looked amazing, but my feet hurt from looking at the Instagram stories.
It all looked amazing.
It did. I was like, I can't handle that.
Same. I left. I said, baby, I am not interested. I am not going to be here.
You skipped town.
I went to Palm Springs.
New development. Let's talk about Palm Springs news.
Hold on. Now wait. Because I didn't realize. Shut the fuck up. I didn't realize that this was going to come out as a real episode on a Tuesday. So now I'm like, maybe I shouldn't talk about it.
Oh, okay. You don't need to talk about it.
But I guess we can, and then I can decide to cut
something
it out.
out.
We can cut it out if it gets weird.
Okay.
I went to Palm Springs, everybody. And I kind of had plans to hang out with these two guys that I had met months and months ago at a Western Exposure at CCBC. And I just thought we'll go grab dinner one night or we'll just hang out once or twice. And it turns out, hey, everyone, I think I might be in a throuple. I don't know what happened. But I got there, and the first thing they did was text me the minute they arrived. Oh, there's a cute little kitten. They texted me the minute they got there, and they're like, hey, are you at the hotel? And I was like, yeah, I'm about to go to the pool. And they're like, great, we just got here. Let's hang out. And then from that moment forward, we spent every moment for 3 days together. We went vintage shopping together. We went and got breakfast together. We had sex with so many different strangers together. I was like, what's happening? And then I came home. And they were like, you have an open invitation to come stay with us anytime.
Oh, they live out there.
They live in San Diego.
Oh.
Isn't that weird?
It's listen, it's not weird. You can, in the same way that, people have weekend flings with one person, you don't have to be in the throuple now. You could have just like had a fun time with two people.
I think it was just a fun time with two people, but we kept going out for dinner and stuff.
Morticia says, "Pop off, desert slut." My curiosity to you, not the cat, fully leg in the air,
God,
full groom. That is amazing.
Oh
Wait,
my God. Just
I want to know
Lori's
about
iPhone 2 giving us full cat puss.
I want to know about that sentence that you just uttered. Doesn't make a lick of sense, and I love
Not
it.
at all. Not one.
I want to know about the food situation when you were out eating. Were you sharing plates? Were you reaching across with the fork to have a little bite of something? Because you said
we were.
You said I'm going to taste it on the other end anyhow.
You're disgusting. No, but we went out.
Did you
We
eat their
went to,
butts or not? Did you eat your butts or not?
I did not eat their butts, but I fucked one of their butts, and then we all fucked someone else together in their hotel room, and then I fucked the craziest, biggest muscle daddy, like pierced nipples, huge uncut dick in a sling. But the sling was a little too high, so I was like, I was up on my tippy toes, and I was cramping. I was really cramping, and I was like, I gotta finish. I gotta finish strong.
Well, you always
Because if there's one thing about me, oh babes, I'm gonna come.
In the sling. God, we're 6 minutes in and already in the sling. Were you hands on either side holding yourself up?
Well, I was also pulling on his nipple piercings. There was like a lot going on. He was doing that, and then he was like punching me in the chest, and then I was grabbing that to like swing him back and forth. It was like a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. I was very much like, after I finished, I was like, I went to my two new boyfriends and went, guys, I have to go to the room for a little while. And like, I went and showered, but like one of those showers where you start questioning everything about life. You know,
and you're like repeating out loud. You're like, he was punching me in the chest.
Mama, I went off. I was like, but like, just imagine all of this happening, but also me in a pair of like bright blue flip flops on my tippy toes.
Totally tracks. And it's hard to be on your tiptoes when you're in flip flops.
Yeah, it was cutting into my toes. I literally had to go to Target the next day and get new sandals. Strappies across the top.
That's why I always wear shoes when I do sex.
But at CCBC, you would wear shoes in the back?
100%. I would wear like a thong or a little panty, and I would wear high athletic socks and those big fat sneakers that I wear.
Oh my God.
Because what about when you walk in that other back area and it's all sand?
You rinse your feet off.
It's not the beach. However much you're romanticizing the little back play area at CCBC, it's nobody's beach and it's not a resort.
Oh, someone said, yeah, that's what it is, a Silkwood shower. I was in there.
There you go.
Not someone writing wet fleece. No more calls about the wet fleece, everybody. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it. And a lot of people were like, I don't understand why it's sick. Go find a piece of fleece. Get it wet. Rub it on your body. It's disgusting.
What happened to being a nun?
I don't know. I think it's different. No, we were talking about this. I think it's different, these interactions where you meet someone like face to face as opposed to setting up hookups on apps. Because the app is like really not great for my mental health. And as we all know, I was not in a great place for like the last 3 months.
Right.
So that like rejection and feeling bad about myself and my body on the apps is like not healthy.
Right.
But being in a room where I'm like naked and people are like, I'm into this, it like actually like is good for the self-esteem. Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about the nipples when you were holding yourself up on the sling, and then the nipples. Were the nipples pierced?
Yes.
And
I was pulling.
Do they have rings?
It was horseshoes with two little bobbles on the end. You know.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I guess the ring is.
And then his dick was pierced too. And when I was sucking his dick earlier in the other room where he was standing up tall.
Oh, he was tall?
he was up high and I was like down because it has the stairs so you can go down to the dick is eye level.
Yeah.
He was fucking my throat so hard with it that I eventually had to turn my face sideways so that the piercing would hit my cheek.
I don't suck dick. I'll taste a dick with a piercing in it, but I don't suck it.
I was afraid it was gonna crack a tooth, and my friend was like, "What would have happened?" And I was like, "I would have finished. I would have spit the tooth out and finished." Because Mama didn't raise no quitter.
I was gonna say, that yarn game like Cat's Cradle.
Yeah, okay.
Because like with the nipple rings, you could like sort of hook them with your pinkies if you had other stuff to do with the rest of your fingers.
Oh no, I just spit all over my computer.
Oh well. So you would say
So
that
what else?
maybe
It was
currently you identify with Tinashe's hit song.
I'm looking for someone to try to match my freak.
You've been a nasty girl.
I have been a nasty girl.
I feel so happy for Tinashe.
It's her time.
It's been her time. She is so capable.
Can you do that dance? Do you have the hip swivels?
I do, but the problem is I move, but if you look at me, you don't see anything happening because there's so much encasement. Like there's a lot of body around. The hips are going, but all you see me look is like I'm stumbling. You see me look like I've lost my balance, but I'm winding my waist.
At least you know yourself. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Yeah, I do have a mirror in the other room for however much you may not think so. Yeah, I have always been since 2 on, I have been a Tinashe fan. I love Super
Wait, 2
Love.
on? Is that the I love to get you high? I love to...
Yeah, and it was like a single by itself, and then it was a single with Schoolboy Q. It was like they were like trying to figure out how to make her pop, and they've been trying to figure out how to make her pop, and she just does whatever she wants. She had that whole, I forget the song, but the whole thing with the trampolines. Do you remember that? They were like in a gymnasium, like on their knees, like humping trampolines.
Oh, yeah.
She's
that
like
video was
an
so
amazing
cool.
performer, and she's just like never really popped. So I love that she's a viral hit right now.
Good for her.
Good for her.
All thanks to Nate DeWiner.
Who, well, that's your friend.
That's my friend. I followed him. I'm not horny for him. I just find whatever he's up to interesting.
You're interested in when he takes his 2 little fingers, pinches the edge of the shirt, and lifts it up slightly.
Well, because doesn't he seem, everyone in the chat, let me know.
Sorry.
Well, he's definitely hard
Gay
fat,
boy?
but big gay boy. But he gives like European. Like it's also like, doesn't he seem like it's all happening over in like Germany or something?
No, to me, he's like clearly at like an American college, and he's like the one.
He's like University of Ohio or whatever.
Yeah, and he's like the one like gay boy on the dance team. You know the one. You've been the one.
I've been the one, babes. That was me. People
I'm
walking up to me being like,
flashback.
wait, are you on the pep rally team
Do
or
you
whatever?
have the photo handy?
Which one?
You being the only boy, all of you in sparkly matching costumes.
Hold on, let me see if it's on my phone.
I remember that.
Okay, so what have you been up to?
Well, I saw. Well, let's take a quick break and then we'll be right back.
I gotta go straight to my mom. She's the one who would text me shit like that. And we'll be right back after this break.
If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy. Just from shopping!
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving, so you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten.
You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer, for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada, too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima cotton!
Quince.
Quince. At Quince.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either. And if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppy seconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy seconds.
Hims.com/sloppy seconds.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
And we're back down.
So, a little behind the scenes is that when you scream too loud, it shows up on the recording, but not on
But it
Zoom.
doesn't show up here, so all y'all heard was nothing, huh?
Right. And I just always nod along and go like, you ate that, sis. But like, don't ever hear it until it comes out.
But a couple times you really have been like, that was good.
I know.
Wait, so you're a liar.
Listen. You hear it?
Wow. Wait. But there's been so many times
I know. It's
that
just
you have
easier,
been like, that was amazing. You really
it's just
ate
easier
that
to
one.
move through it than like explain it every time.
But you could have just not said anything.
I try to move the show
What
along.
did you do this week?
So last night I went and saw a Strange Loop. It was like the first preview. So the like writer and creator and composer was there. The place was packed. We like bumped into so many people we knew, and the show was incredible. And I had seen it in New York, but it was really exciting to see again. So that was very fun, and like it makes me really. I think I'm gonna see some other theater in New York City this month.
You're going to New York?
Well, I'm going to Tennessee.
Right. It's like right next to New York.
Well, calm
That's a
down.
quick
Listen, we live
5-minute
in
walk.
California, and that is the other side of the country. So I'm going to Tennessee to spend the weekend at Ray Dalton's like Fornication Fan Fest campgrounds. But
Ugh.
I am like, you literally just did that in Palm Springs.
Yeah, but it's camping.
No,
It's
I
a bunch
won't
of
be
tents. No
staying
one's
in
going to have a room with a
No,
shower.
there's like a couple of big houses. There are some cabins. People bring their RVs and people camp. It's like a campsite, but it has rooms on it.
Just the smell of musty cock.
Okay. Your choices are better than mine. So I'm going there, and then knowing myself and knowing, like, I think you would do this too. Like, I'm like, I don't think 4 days is feasible for me. I feel like after about 48 hours, I'm going to be like, I'm good on Tennessee.
I'm good. I gotta go.
So I was like, I'll just turn around and fly back, or I'll go to New York for 2
Go to New
nights and just like go see. So I think I'm going to see the Jellicle Cats like Vogue
Oh,
ball,
the Vogue one.
which I'm so excited. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go Saturday night or Sunday, but it looks so cool. And I have not seen the Cats movie. I have never listened to the full Cats soundtrack.
Oh, no.
I know Cats purely based on you talking about it and
Jellicle
singing
cats and
this.
Jellicle cats, Jellicle cats, Jellicle cats, Jellicle cats. Did you see the movie?
No, what I just said was I have not seen the movie and I've never listened to the soundtrack. I don't know anything about it. So I'm so excited that this will be like my first experience.
Well, it's not going to be the same because they don't dress up like cats in this one.
Yeah, but they'll be serving pussy.
But it won't be the same stuff.
I think literally that's
It's not
the
the
pitch.
same story though, because like in the story of it won't be the same.
Yeah, it's an like, what are you talking about? I don't care about the old one.
Well, okay, Rum Tum Tugger won't be like really killing it the way that he was in the play, and then the Railroad Kitten or whatever isn't going to be tap dancing. So
How do
you're going to miss out on like the bevy of dance styles that the cats do. One of them does ballet, one of them does jazz, one of them does circus tricks.
Are you
This
familiar
one is
with
all
the 4 elements of ballroom dancing and Vogue culture?
What is that? Is circus tricks one of them?
No, but I have a feeling that that's what they're going to do. Like the different categories, that's what they're going to be. It's like, oh, this catwalk's face. This catwalk sex siren.
Hashtag not my cats. Okay, you know what I mean?
Jesus Christ. Anyways, I'll report back. How about that? Because
Great,
right now,
yeah, let us know how it goes.
right now we're just speculating on a show that I've only seen a 40-second preview on TikTok.
Clip of them all.
Yeah. But I'm excited for that. And then I know this seems crazy, but I'm finally going to go to the Eagle, where I have...
In New York, you've never been to the Eagle?
I've been physically there twice. One time, I was there for a rooftop party that my friend was DJing, and it was like during the day on Sunday. And the other time, I went there at like 8:30 or 9, and they were closed because they don't even open till 10 o'clock. Like there's no happy hour. I was like in the neighborhood and I was like, oh, it's like 8:30. Like I'll just go by there. It'll be a low key crowd. And they were like, we don't even open till 10.
Correct.
So
Someone just said, hit with the pig statue when you walk into Big Dipper's house. Nicely done.
Oh yeah.
How do they know that that's your front door though? Have you been there before?
I don't think so.
Every LA apartment looks the same. They're dragging us.
Well, I would say you and I live in kind of unique apartments. Like, do you have California blinds in your home?
I don't know what that is.
The long vertical blinds.
I have those in the guest room and in the laundry room, but both those rooms were additions.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't have those. Do you have
okay. I like this game. Do you have a
carpet?
full tiled no carpet anywhere? Do you?
Okay, a lot of them have carpet. No, mine's hardwood floors.
I remember my first apartment in Burbank had carpet all the way through up into where the toilet was.
Yeah. And
so like where the sinks were to wash your hands, sliding mirror doors. Yeah, they all do kind of look the same
and then
out here.
Storage up above.
Yes, and nothing's like taller than 3 stories tall.
Yeah. No, I have like vaulted ceiling and like an interesting open floor plan. You've been here.
Is Dipper's kitchen table still filled with pills? Well, it wasn't the table.
It's the counter.
It's the counter in the kitchen, and I would say it takes up about a 12-inch by 24-inch, so a foot by 2 feet area.
It's been streamlined slightly.
In what way?
The pills, I've put the back stock in a cupboard, so it's only the ones that I take every day. I used to have every pill all collectively together. Like every pill in the house.
That's just like such a dad thing, like to just have so many pills just out and about.
Well, because
I
then you
feel
just know where they're at.
because my dad would keep his pills in the kitchen too, and I was like, you have a whole giant bathroom, like put them in there.
Someone telling me to take the effort to get a pill organizer. Well,
You have like 4 pill organizers I've seen. Oh my god, Father's Day is coming up. Speaking
is
of
it?
dads,
When is
yeah,
it?
it's the 16th, June 16th is Father's Day.
Let me text the dads.
You got to text every dad that you know.
No,
Oh, and
just
also
the
if you're in
dads.
town at Precinct, I will be throwing a daddy pageant on Father's Day.
What? Do you need a judge?
Here's the thing, I thought about asking you to judge,
But I'm canceled.
but I also, well, you were canceled, but I don't think anyone would care. But I also thought, wouldn't Mark, our trainer, be a good judge?
He'd be good to have on the poster.
With them tits out, my mouth is watering now.
I just worked out with him today. No,
I know, I was right before you. And as I left, I was like, oh, sorry we ran long. And I went, he's going to be late anyway. And he goes, yeah, he usually is. Wait, how do you know? And I went, he's late to everything. And he went, oh, and I left.
I got there at 1:09 instead of 1 o'clock. Well, we got it. We put in work. We got our work done. No, Mark would be great. Mark's a mumbler, though. And I think he's a little soft.
Whoa.
Spoken.
Mark, do you have anything to say? I'm going to unmute him. He's been here the whole time.
He doesn't listen.
I
And
know he doesn't.
every time
and he
we
doesn't
work-
know anything gay. I was talking and I was like, yeah, Nina West might do this. And he goes, I don't know who that is. And I went, I forgot you're straight.
No, he literally doesn't know anything gay. And
he's straight, but he's engaged to a man. Explain it to me.
Well, he's gay.
Prove it. He doesn't do anything gay.
That doesn't mean he's not gay, Diva.
I don't know.
He identifies.
Hey, thumbs up if you think that if he's not doing anything gay except for being fucking men, he's not gay. I want to see some thumbs in the chat.
He goes to gay bars like every night. Also, we need to stop talking about him on this show.
We really do. Poor Mark.
I know. He doesn't listen, but I just always report back and say, well, we talked about you again.
It's always me. Yeah, so it's going to be a daddy pageant, but I'm trying to come up with the categories. But I guess this is kind of boring because no one here really cares.
Well, I want to say that that's so funny. Oh, yeah. Fireworks, baby!
Fireworks! Hold on. A little confetti, baby.
We love the confetti's my favorite.
Wait a minute.
Apparently,
Now I'm sad.
It is either center stage or something called video effects, but neither of us we've boomered out of understanding new technology at this point.
Now, Snack Daddy Nugget is saying a 1920s converted hotel when we were talking about places that we live. Is that where you live in LA?
No, but he was also saying that a lot of them have a communal pool in the courtyard. A lot of like really, expected architecture.
Yeah, I mean, they're all the exact same thing. Unless they're those new ones, but like all the Avalons look exactly the same. And I remember when I first moved into one of those buildings, I was like, oh, brand new wooden cabinets. And then slowly the stuff started peeling off and it was just like fake wood.
Yeah. You don't like, I mean, would you live in one of those big buildings and use the amenities?
Well, when I lived in Burbank, I will say it was a beautiful building and it had like 7 or 8 grills. Like it was made for community living. So I would always be the one that had people come over. But in this apartment now, I'm like, no, I go to my friend with a pool's house.
Because I saw some of those, I recently saw some advertised of like newer buildings and it's like, there weren't 150 units. There was like a smaller amount of units. And it made me consider, I was like, oh, I wonder if I would like that if there was like a laundry room and a fitness room and you paid like for the extra services. But if it was a smaller version, I don't think I would because I don't like people knowing anything. Like my neighbor the other day saw me leaving and I had a cooler because remember I brought all that shit to the studio.
Oh yeah.
And he said to me, he was like, off on a picnic, and I was like, nope, just going to work.
I would have gone like this. Wait, you say it. Hold on. You say it, and I'll react.
Off to a picnic?
Don't ever talk to me.
No, he said off to a picnic, and I was like, no, I'm just headed to work. And he was like, I thought you work from home. And I was like, sometimes I do. I was like so
When
mean
I-
to him
okay.
for like no reason, but
Yeah.
I
Well,
just-
that's hey. Guess what, everyone? Send a cuss mouth face if you think Dipper's the mean one.
I just
No, when
didn't
I
want him
leave-
like in my business. I was like, leave me alone. He's the one who tried to like use my parking spot a bunch of times.
What's
Remember
wrong with
that?
that? Whenever I leave, hold on, my windows are open. Whenever I leave,
Yes.
the neighbor that constantly calls me meaty because that used to be my license plate
Right.
said meaty.
Oh,
She always goes, "You going off to a show?" And I constantly, because it's the middle of the day. Like I'm leaving and coming home in the middle of the day on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. It's like a weekday. And I was like, no, I was filming something. And she was like, oh, for what? And I was like, oh, and it's just like a little show. It doesn't even matter. Like, so nice to see you. And then she'll every single time, no matter what, she will never say, were you filming? She's always like, where was the show? Maybe I don't do shows. Not in the middle of the fucking day. Why would you ask me that in the middle of the day?
Can I ask, are you half dressed as a woman and wearing a full beat of makeup?
Yeah.
I think it's half
I don't think I'd be
reasonable for her to ask the question.
But what show am I doing on a Tuesday at 2:00?
A television show. Some people who don't work in entertainment, all they have is the one word. For her, a shoot or a show is the same thing. Were you entertaining the masses?
Well, the masses were watching. I don't know if they were entertained.
Were you giving people something to look at? This is what I want to say. Speaking of, you're doing a play reading. I want to hear about this.
It's not a play. It's a movie script reading.
Sorry, you're doing a staged reading of a movie
Staged reading
script.
of Wayne's World. Yeah, I just got invited a couple days ago. I think.
What part are you
else.
playing? Tia Carrere?
I'm playing multiple parts. I'm
Oh.
playing his ex-girlfriend Stacy, and I'm not. Hey guys, it's a small part, small parts.
But
But
the rest of the cast is lit.
yeah, the rest of the cast is amazing. Kate Berlant, I guess, just pulled out. I was so excited to actually meet her in person. But it's like, wait, I'm trying to find the thing. I'm so excited to hang out with Nori Reed again.
Abby Jacobson.
Jacobson.
Yep.
From
Broad City.
Broad City. And Nicole Byer's gonna be there. Some other girl's gonna be there. Oh, if I click this, their names come up. Sophia Bush, Nicole Byer, Zoe Lister Jones, who I guess was the director of New Girl. Was Zoe?
She directed episodes because she was on the show as well.
Oh, she was?
She played Fawn Moscato, the city council person.
She was the one who invited me to do it. She was
Yeah,
like,
she's
hey,
super cool,
big
and
fan, love
she has a
you. Will you
really
do this?
Surrealist, like end of the world film. Maybe it's on Amazon. Someone called in and said we're really bad at Googling stuff, so I'm not going to attempt to Google it. But she has a film that's really awesome, like an independent film about the end of the world.
Ooh, I should
Zoe
watch that.
Lister Jones, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna be there in full drag, and we
Your
have a
favorite
rehearsal.
thing.
We're staging it. There's light cues, sound cues, so I think it'll be really fun.
Love that. I'm excited. Can I come?
Yeah, please come.
Okay.
I literally when I got invited, I like looked at everybody and I went, why me? And then I was like, oh, the day of, I'm gonna walk in and have the worst imposter syndrome and like be hella fucking nervous and then be like, "Where's the liquor?" and like immediately get drunk, probably before I even get on stage.
Don't.
Like I had already like
But
run
don't.
that scenario. I won't, but that is the immediate scenario that went
Don't.
through my
Don't
do it. Don't fucking do it.
Please
But that's
don't.
a scenario that went right through my head. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be like, I'm the only person that doesn't belong here."
Please don't be weirded out by this. But I today rewatched that video package interview about you that you did with those people in your home during the pandemic on the day of Fistgiving.
Oh yeah. Why did you watch that?
It like popped up and you looked so different. Like your makeup has sort of evolved so much since then. And I was like, clicked on it. And then I was like, hello, let me watch this interview. And you say some like really exciting and empowering things about why you love to be the character Meatball.
Maybe I should go back and watch that.
Yes, because like even if you were putting it on for the camera, it really rings true. And yes, you're like
That was a dark day for me.
As we're learning,
Most of them
days
are.
But like, got those pills, baby.
Got my depression, baby.
No, but
make me happy.
It was like you do say some shit in there, like, you know, this is a great way for me to get attention, and this is a way for me to get to do whatever I want to do. But you also talk about how putting on the armor of drag, you know, gives you a kind of confidence that you can't get from anywhere else. And it felt very empowering. And I know you've been sort of soured a little bit recently on like getting in the gig and doing the whole thing. And I think that watching that might, you know, reinvigorate a little bit.
Maybe do that. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yeah.
Bring on the rainstorm, Diva. It's so stupid. So we do have some voicemails that we want to play, but
Someone literally wrote next voicemail. All right. We'll take a break. And then Adam, we will be doing voicemails. And then if you want to start thinking of questions, we will take questions from the audience and like hang out with you for a little bit after.
Yeah, and also you can ask the question live.
And we're back. I bet you heard that one because it was low.
We did the option down.
All right. Dipper, do you want to bring on some voicemails?
Yeah, let's go for it. Here's the first voicemail.
William Pitts.
Hi, Flop. Last Tuesday's episode reminded me of a blindfolded blowjob escapade I had in my early 20s. I was about 20 in San Francisco. I recently moved there, and I hadn't found the gay bars yet. And I was weirdly turned on by getting turned out. This was around 2011 or 12, so I was using Adam for Adam. And this hot guy convinced me he was recruiting slutty bottoms to give to his quote-unquote clients. He asked me to get like a pair of pink panties and take pictures of myself in them to prove it, and some other things. And I, of course, like ate that up among the other stuff. Eventually, the next step was to prove my dick sucking ability. So I agreed to go to his fancy Lower Haight house, put on a blindfold before I walked up the stairs, and service this stranger. And judging by the smell, he had just cooked a really delicious pasta meal, but I couldn't see him at all. He had me kneel between his legs and like give him a calf massage. His calves were like the biggest I'd ever felt. My two hands could not fit around them. And then he had me practice blowing him with no hands. His foreskin to dick ratio was the longest I've ever encountered, but I did it. I was successful in getting him off without hands, and I was very proud of that. And I still think about him every time I pass by his house. But my question is, do you think that I just did sex work for free?
Yes.
Is that gay?
No.
Thoughts? Love you. Bye.
Love you.
Love you too.
Love you too, boo. Yeah, I think you just did sex works for free.
How?
Because didn't he get turned out by the other guy? The guy sent him there?
I thought it was the same guy. Oh, the guy that he was talking to on the phone. Girl, that was probably his husband watching. You were
Said, show me
blindfolded.
the panties, do this. No, that guy collected money and you went and did that for free. That guy got a Venmo for $150.
I didn't even think about it like that. I literally assumed it was like a friend scenario or the guy himself because of the blindfold.
I mean, that seems possible. That seems probably more probable. But to send someone to someone else,
now
and
you
like,
trafficked yourself.
All right, well, don't blame the victim.
Good call. Good call. But to me, like, okay, you know what this makes me think of?
Law and Order SVU episode 5, season 4.
Dun dun. Do you remember Mac the Tip?
Yes, I do remember Mac the Tip.
Mac the
Wait,
Tip.
wait. I'm sorry. Before you go on, the guy said you need to practice sucking my dick without your hands.
That didn't make sense to me.
Because it's like not practice if you're doing
sucking
it.
his dick.
If you're just doing it.
Yeah, sucking
there is
dick,
no practice.
and your nostrils are open, smelling all the good garlic and butter from a nice spaghetti dinner.
That really reminded me of one time I sucked this guy's dick off in a park, and he like clearly had just eaten like a water or like a burger because his hand smelled like ketchupy.
Yeah. And
anyway, and I couldn't complete.
Oh, the one and only time.
No, I finished. He didn't. I
Oh.
never not finish.
Oh,
for the
you
other day
didn't
when
get him. You didn't get him off because he smelled like a burger.
Because he smelled like a burger.
I understand. This reminds me of Mac the Tip, that guy who was like, I was talking to, and he was like, you should suck my dick. And I'm like, great, let's meet up. And he was like, you can only sneak in the middle of the night. I will be asleep. You have to wake me up with your mouth, but don't suck the whole thing. Just Mac
I'm with
the Tip.
Vanikins on this one. She's shaking her head hard.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I never
no,
went.
No.
I never did it because he wanted me to come at 2 a.m. and he was like, drive down to San Pedro and come into my house at 2 a.m.
Always be driving. Well, okay, let me tell you this.
You drove to Palm Springs.
To rent a hotel and get away for the weekend for my mental health.
And what do I do?
Came back crazier. We do have some questions from the audience.
Oh, okay.
Meatball, are you really renting out a theater for Wicked screening? I am. I will be giving a speech beforehand and a speech after, and if you talk, I'm kicking you out.
So people can come.
I will be selling tickets to my theater.
Selling tickets?
Yeah, you have to Venmo me and then I'll let you in.
That's a grift. Are you
going
to turn a profit?
No, it's not. It's
Are
so
you gonna
expensive.
Turn a profit?
Well, because I'm renting out a theater that has food and beverage, like at the tables, so it's like a little bit more expensive to go.
So it's
to
paid
rent out
for
the whole
the
theater.
food, or we have to pay for the food as well?
You have to pay for your individual foods.
And how much is the ticket going to be?
$10.
Okay,
cheaper than a movie ticket.
I'll do that. I want an empty seat on both
But it is
sides,
on Thanksgiving Day.
I'll be here.
And I will be smuggling in a turkey. Okay, next question. I met this man at a video store sex shop and wound up hooking up with him a few times. Come to find out, he's a raging MAGA Republican.
Oof.
Goes to rallies and everything. A wife and kids.
Oof.
But still asked to hook up. Thoughts? I think we've done this before.
We have, and
you
I
just can't. You know what my thoughts are?
I understand the fucking impulse to do so. It's the reason, you liked that daddy punching your chest. Like, you kind of want your bully to fuck you.
Whoa. Don't bring in that situation. That had nothing to do with being bullied.
But you know what I mean? I understand the impulse for it, but
here's the thing. Would you have sex with a bad person? Would you have, like...
Knowing that they were
knowing that they were a bad person?
No.
Yeah. So it's like, no, that guy's a bad guy. Don't go back.
True. All right, let's do another voicemail.
Okay. Hit play, Dipper. It's actually William Pitts. Hitting play, everyone.
Hey, you little sloppy fucks. So
Whoa.
I got a question for you. I've been thinking about this. So I am a first top, and I've been wanting to bottom a little bit more lately.
First top.
And a lot of these tops just dip out on you, and I usually like clean myself, make sure I'm ready. Maybe I'll have like a little fruit snacks, whatever. But I think that tops from now on need to pay a security deposit to the bottom. And if they, do not hold the end of their bargain, then they don't get their money back. Because guess what? Bottoms matter. What do you think? Is that reasonable? Is that gay? Goodbye.
Not the comment that says, and a cleaning
And a cleaning fee.
I love this idea.
I love this
because
idea.
LA, I mean, I know people live like all over. LA is a notoriously flaky town.
Uh-huh.
Everyone is always, maybe I'll do that, and then they end up just sitting on their couch. And I mean, okay, Jam.
What?
Jam started, making lewd gestures on the Zoom.
What
sitting
major
on
they are.
sitting on their couch.
Oh.
No, I ranted like 2 weeks ago about this. How I had set up a whole thing to have my friend hoard out after a nice spaghetti dinner, and all the tops flaked on it, and we canceled and just ate Wingstop and watched the movie.
Who was it? Was I right with my guess?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I don't care.
And so I completely agree, because tops can be really flaky, and someone has gone through a bunch of work to get ready, and then if you don't show up, it's like, that sucks.
It's rude. I think, I don't know, what would you charge? And then at that point, are you doing sex work? Or no, you give them
is
the
it a
money back.
refundable
'Cause you
deposit?
give them the money back once they
It's like a
deposit in you.
placeholder. Right, exactly.
They
I
have to
don't know.
leave a
It has
different
to
deposit.
be. It has to be enough money where it matters, but not enough money where it's like insane. Like $50, because you're like, shit, I gotta go. I deposited $50. I gotta get my $50 back, and nut in this bussy. You know what I mean?
I think 50 is. I think 50.
Yeah. I do want to.
I should start doing that, because I would really bottom way more
if
it
you
was
knew
a
there would be
guarantee.
dick.
Yeah, because like that person said, it is so flaky in LA. You set up a time, and I just know 30 minutes beforehand they're gonna go, something came up. Oh, my dad died. I can't come. It's like, come up with a better excuse. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
So I just had the successful fuck party at my apartment, made up for 2 weeks ago. 6 tops came over and all fucked the bottom.
Isn't that a band from the 30s? The Six
Tops? No, well, there's the 4 tops.
Oh.
The 30s.
Go on. Why don't you tell us about what happened to that bottom?
Well, you seem to not care. I just
No, I do care.
I do care.
I'm glad that it happened. I'm glad it's successful. How does it happen? Like, how does it go? Tell me the goings about it. What happens to the first guy that arrives? It's just like a weird, awkward conversation for a little bit until
it was. Luckily,
second and third.
Luckily, all of the tops were friends of mine, so I was able to be friendly with all of them.
So you do believe in friendcest?
Yeah, well, they were hookups.
So why can't I come to drain your nut?
Well, yeah, you don't want to do that.
Okay.
You don't want to be there. These are people who I'm friendly with, but the main sort of avenue is sex. So they arrived.
So a loose interpretation of the word friend,
which apparently is the only way I know how to be friends with people. This is a loose interpretation of what friendship is. But it went well, and I was very happy about it, and I'm thrilled. And listen, I'm happy that I talked about it on the pod because I've had a couple people reach out and ask me if they can be next.
Wow.
You hate it.
No, I'm just like, I'm now thinking, no, my initial thought was like, I'm happy for you. I'm so glad that that worked out for you. You are now going to host so many groups at your house. And
But
you're
it
gonna
was
love
timing. It was
But
exactly
now
what you
I'm
talked
like,
about.
who wants to fuck me?
You're none. Remember?
Oh, if I scream it, no one can hear.
God wants to fuck you. And also, side note, before we listen to another voicemail, did you see Whoopi Goldberg did the anniversary of Sister Act
Yes!
2?
I
Talk
was
about la la la
dying!
la la.
So good.
Yeah, so it was a Sunday. It was the middle of the day. It was during
Lord's
WeHo
Day.
Pride, and we had two different people who were at WeHo Pride, went to the parade in the morning, and then came all the way over to Highland Park for the sex.
Did they shower beforehand?
Before what?
Fucking? The fucking and
No.
the sucking?
They came from the parade, and then no, everyone was like fresh.
After a parade?
They weren't
were-
in the parade.
They were marching in the parade and then they
No,
came
they-
over to yours?
People watch the parade. They stand still
Oh.
and watch the parade.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Look at this comment. Meatball, if it makes you feel better, I think you're trade. LOL.
Guess what? It doesn't.
All right. I think I'm gonna
Hey, guess what? Nothing makes me feel better. Press play.
Press play.
Hello, lovely. Not lovelies. Oh no. Oh no.
Turn it off.
Hello, Big Dipper and Meatball.
Hello.
I just wanted to let you know the Cheez-It items at Taco Bell have dropped if you have the
Yes.
Taco Bell app. Also, good job not driving to go get it because the Cheez-It tostada is awful. It truly has no structural integrity. If you are going to try it, I would try the Crunchwrap version, which I haven't had yet, but
Well.
I just want to say don't get the tostada because I was also very excited, and it's bad.
Thoughts?
Listen, a giant Cheez-It, it's gonna absorb.
Right,
Think
because
about
it has a little puff to it.
It's got a puff, so the
baked-
minute, yeah, so that if
Put
it gets
amount of ground
grease on
beef
it,
on
it's
it.
gonna suck it up. Also, you know what I hate about Cheez-Its, but like also, I love the flavor, but if you're fat like me and you grab a handful,
Or me.
but what are those? The toasted ones? Sorry, someone's holding up extra toasty. Okay, Cheez-Its. But if you put a
Yum.
bunch in your mouth and then you eat it, it kind of all turns into like a ball.
Oh, yeah.
And,
And
then
it's
you have to
weirdly-
do that thing where you like wipe your fucking gums clean of it.
And it's like a wet ball, like almost
Wet
like
ball.
wet fleece. And then, but on the inside, it's all dry.
Yes, it's like a Play-Doh, a thick Play-Doh. So, I don't think I will be trying any of the Taco Bell flavors. Should we? Should we do it on Tuesday at the recording?
Yeah. Well, do you have the app?
What do you mean?
They're only
No.
available on the app.
Next call. Next fucking call. That's so
Okay.
stupid. Also, McDonald's, you can fuck yourself. I just want a drive-through coffee. That's all I want. And I want an iced coffee. And if you call it cold brew and it's just burnt old coffee from the day before, that's not cold brew.
Diva.
And
you're
then tell me
doing
to
something
download the
wrong.
app.
You're doing something wrong if you're getting your coffee at McDonald's.
It was next to Akbar. That's where I was. Let's play.
Hi, I just wanted to chime in on the discussion about
Oh, this person is
People-
a slow talker.
hooking up overnight and being on drugs.
Being on drugs.
So I actually work overnight, and that's just my schedule. So even if I'm not working that day, I'm still going to be awake overnight. And while there are some people out there that are definitely on drugs, there's quite a few people who are just living normal lives that happen to work overnight. And that's when stuff goes down, darling. So, yeah. I just wanted to call on behalf of those of us who aren't on drugs in the middle of the night and goodbye. Ooh.
Woo! Woo!
Sorry.
Okay.
What is the clicking?
Girl, she's in the car.
Wait, hold on. There, that's finally shut up.
Yes, thank you. Kudos,
thank
Ziva,
you so
for
much.
spilling.
Kudos for you for spilling. Yeah, I mean, clearly we were speaking in generalities, and like, not everyone that wants to fuck at 4 a.m. is on meth, but like, most of them are.
You ever go out like in the middle of the night? There used to be shit to do.
Not in LA, but in New York, you can go out until like 6 a.m.
Yeah, I mean, there used to be like diners you could go to. There were 24-hour, like you could go to a 24-hour CVS or Target. You could do grocery shopping in the middle of the night. I feel like everything is completely shut down now.
Do you feel like that's like a post-pandemic thing? Like
Yeah,
the
because I
hours
feel
all
like
shifted.
I feel like with the pandemic, so many more people shifted regular activity to online. Like the amount of people who ordered their groceries online in 2019 is probably a quarter of what it is now. Like so many people do regular activities exclusively by online shopping. So all that stuff of like, oh, I'll go out in the middle of the night and run errands and drive around LA and like watch the sun go up just because like my schedule allows it. I feel like it's dead in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
There's something great about like 4 a.m. being like stone cold sober and like doing an activity.
I wouldn't know.
Like in Sex and the City when they go see the artwork in the middle of the night.
I do miss that. I do miss that vibe about New York, and I like that in Chicago where everyone's like, yeah, after the club, like we're gonna go eat, and then we're gonna go to another event.
Well, and Chicago has a 4 a.m. license on a lot of those bars.
No, but that's the thing. Is like no one's drinking that hard. Like they know that they want to stay up that late.
Well, they also
so
live
they're
in Chicago,
not like
so
blacking out at
beers.
2 a.m. What?
I said they live in Chicago, so they can like drink 19 beers and be fine.
That's true. People in Chicago can really throw it down.
I used to drink so much, and I was like not a drinker.
This is wild to me. I don't believe it.
I used to drink. You know what my drink was at the bar?
Berlin Bomb.
No, I would drink Makers on the rocks and always like a double.
And you never got drunk?
No, I got drunk. I just never blacked out.
And you were skinnier than you are now?
Fuck. But yes. You as well?
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
Oh.
Next call.
Yeah.
Or do you want to answer any of these questions? We got a couple more questions.
Yeah. Why don't you read that question there?
Which one? There's like a million.
Whichever one you choose.
Not that one.
Okay.
If y'all had to choose a couple name, which would you choose? Big Balls, Meat Dip, Dip Balls, Big Meat. Thoughts? Is that gay?
Who said Big Balls?
Big Ball? Who said Big Balls?
Jam said it.
No, it wasn't Jam, but I'm sure Jam's got some big balls.
Oh my god. People say Meat Dip.
Meat Dip all the time. Yeah, they say that about us. Oh. I don't mind that one.
Oh, okay.
It's better than Big Balls or Dip Balls.
Is. Big Balls.
Big Meat is nice.
Yeah, Big Meat is fun.
Meat is such a fun word for penis.
Yeah, what's the meat like?
Because it gives the dick like some heft.
He got that.
He's
meat.
got the meat, much like Arby's. She got the meat.
Where's the beef? Where's the
beef? Other question. Have either of you done sex work either on purpose or by accident? I've done it by accident.
Same. But I don't think that it was... I don't
What was
really remember the details. It was in Chicago.
Because you were high and drunk on Maker's Mark.
It was in Chicago in my early 20s. But it was, I had a proclivity then and still do now for older men. And this guy that I was like hooking up with, we had like gone out to dinner and we had like talked a lot. And I was like sharing that I was like, newly out of college and trying to be an artist and like figuring stuff out. And then like after we fucked, he was like, "Oh, I left you a little something, like on the bedside table." It was like $300. And I was like, "Oh, that's like a
damn,
gift."
300.
Well, he was rich, he's like an established person. So I was like, it was sort of like a gift, but also, I mean, like, I don't think I was good at sex in my early 20s. So, like, I don't think it was like, wow, you earned that. I think it was like, I feel bad for you. For being poor.
He was at your house.
No. We were at his house. I said bedside table. Like, I didn't have that. I slept on a futon until I moved to New York.
Yeah, mine was a Craigslist hookup. And I like
And when he was done, he said how much?
He handed me money. He handed me $150.
Oh,
and
shit.
said, for the cab.
I do love when they get you a cab home, even now.
Well, he didn't get me a cab.
Oh,
he was
said
like,
for
get
the
out.
Cab.
And this is for the cab, but like
Where
not
do you
in
think
my
you were
house.
going?
I don't know. I mean, he was only in Midtown. And famously I lived in
Newark, New Jersey.
the East Village.
Sorry, I forgot. All right, we have to take one
questions?
last. No, we have to take one last break because
should we do one more question
before the break?
Oh no, there's no more questions.
Cool.
All right, let's take a break. And we're back.
Almost.
Did you hear it?
No.
Ah.
Everyone, a collective headshake from everyone is so fun.
Someone said he paid extra for no hands because you like to give a no hands blowjob.
Yeah. Like Willem in Alaska on this week's episode of Race Chaser Race Chaser, I think, we're cackling about how disgusting it would be to give a blowjob in an evening glove. And I'm sitting there going like, what's wrong? Like, what's gross about that? And they were like, it would get so slimy and gross. I'm like, why are your hands involved?
Okay, but take a look at Santana. Wait, who is it? Our favorite porn star that wears a glove because it's more slick for him to use his hand.
Sure.
Can we? Oh, sure. Can we get a vote going in the chat?
Yeah, there's
thumbs
one vote
up
here.
if it's a.
Ang says no hands, all teeth.
Oh God, I got a real toothy one. Like my dick was raw for a day. Thumbs up if you're giving hand. Thumbs down if you're a no-hander. Thumbs up is giving hands. Everyone's giving hands. I don't.
You're only at. Oh no, it's a lot of thumbs up.
Oof, there's a lot of thumbs up in that. Oh, thumbs down. Daniel's iPhone.
That's right. Daniel's iPhone and me, just neck. Throat and neck. That's
here's
all
the
we're
thing
doing.
is that okay, with a blowjob, I believe in no hand. I believe there should be no hand at the beginning. It should be all mouth, and then like you're just holding it to like kind of aim it in, and then you're giving it all neck. But by the end, hand is what gets it done.
You're doing it wrong. You've run out of steam, so you resort to leaning back and going, come on, finish it off?
No, it's hand and mouth. You twist it, and tell me if you're with me.
Your tongue should be sliding up and down the bottom rotating around. Your throat should be massaging the head. If your hands are involved, they're doing a light tickle of the balls because that dick is down your throat.
See, it seems like most people in the chat are agreeing with me.
Because most people in the chat haven't gotten a blowjob from me.
But every time
Notice I
someone who
said
has
most.
gotten a blowjob,
Notice I said most.
Which one? Which one?
I'm not saying.
Probably Jason Acklack.
He goes, why are you calling me out?
You look like the type.
It's the beard. That's fine. It's the gray in the beard.
Oh, no, where
Name
did
him.
Jam Barry go?
Jam's around.
Died in a fire.
All right.
Um,
let's do a couple more voicemails.
Yeah, do a voicemail.
Hey, fuck. I got a lot of nasty stories to tell, but this one's a positive one. Want to put some positivity out there because it's Saturday morning and I'm smoking a J.
Okay.
But this one is for all those dirty bottoms that clean the dick off after fucking. I'm talking like you nut in them, you pull it out, and then you just go to town on that shit. Like, complete baby wipe your dick off. Just want to say, I see you, I appreciate you, and I recognize your contributions to society. Y'all are great. All right, goodbye.
I, as well, see them and appreciate them and recognize their contributions to society. I'm always impressed by that. Because I'm like, you don't have to do that.
So I wasn't listening.
What were you doing?
I fully was reading questions from the audience. I did not hear it at all. I'm so sorry. What happened? I'm not even joking. I usually can do two things at once. I fully zoned out. I was done. What was the call?
The caller was saying it was a nice Saturday morning. They were smoking a joint and they wanted to put some positivity out in the world. So they called to uplift and celebrate bottoms who clean the dick off once the top has nutted in them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Oh, yeah.
You do that?
I have in the past when I know that I'm immaculately clean.
Squeaky clean?
Yeah.
I just
and
think
it shouldn't
I'm like,
taste like anything.
I'm like,
And it doesn't.
That's cool.
But then there was that one time that I did when me and my ex had that threesome, and then I got that horrible infection.
Yeah, a little piece of something on the tip.
Literally almost died. So I haven't been.
Sepsis.
No, I forgot what it was called, but it wasn't. It was bad.
Gastroenteritis.
It was something like that.
Yeah. So like, I'm like, go off, but also like, you definitely don't have to do that.
You don't have to, but there's something. Okay, my favorite version of boner is like right after it comes and it's starting to get soft, so it's like all squishy.
You like to be playful.
So that's my favorite time to like kind of whack it around.
Drippy.
Yeah, it's got a little bit still dripping out. You can like run your finger along the bottom and like a little cum comes, like the what's left of the cum comes out the top. That's like the best time.
The end of a toothpaste tube.
Yeah.
All right, one more voicemail?
Yeah.
Hey, Fox. Gay homosexual living in New York City. In New York! I went to travel for work back in November. I happened to be in Spokane, Washington. Life goes on. Sure, I was on the app there. You know, I think I met up with one guy while I was there, but I was busy with work. Life goes on, life goes on. I'm a Twitter slut. I private though, like within me and my friends, like to show each other our wieners on the internet. It's all fun. So this one guy comments under one of my most recent pictures and he goes, "Hey, someone's using your pictures in Spokane on Scruff." So every now and again when I get bored, I look up Spokane, Washington on Scruff so that way I can try to find the guy who's using my pictures. I've yet to find him. I've only done a couple times. But what do I, like, how do I be like, "Hey, Spokane, don't look like, if you see this guy, it's not me. It's just, I was there for work once a couple months ago and this guy like took all my pictures and like apparently found me on Twitter and is using like new stuff, which they're pretty good." Anyway, what do I do? What do you do? What would you do? Talk to you later, Fox. Goodbye.
I would be honored if anyone was trying to catfish as me.
Girl, you would send a lawyer.
I would be honored. I don't know what you can do. Have your friend. Can you send a link? Can you
How
like
do you
link
mean?
to somebody on Sniffies or what? Scruff.
Maybe. I think you can. Yeah, you can like copy. I mean, I guess that like you could
Like, wouldn't
report
you just
it.
look up the person's name on Scruff? You can search by name.
Right.
So just look up that person's name in Spokane,
And then like
and then
message
report
them.
it and be like,
More than likely they've blocked the account because they know what they're doing. They found you on Twitter and went and started pulling images from that. I mean, like, I don't know. The like catfishing thing is so wild. Like even that show still exists is like super nuts to me that people will be like, I don't know, I guess the camera on their phone is broken, so we haven't video chatted ever. And I only DM with them through Instagram and this unverified account. It's like it just what's the point? I guess the point is like trying to get nudes out of people, which is like so gross.
it's so gross. Which is why you just only post nudes without your face in them.
But also sometimes like do you ever
And
get
blur your
messages?
tattoos.
What'd you say?
And blur your tattoos.
And blur your tattoos. Do you ever get messages on social media of people being like, "Can I send you my nudes?"
Yes. And I think
And
that's so kind.
I always just say like, "No, no, thank you."
Oh, why?
I don't always say no, no, thank you. But sometimes I feel like if they live far away and I can like tell from the rest of their profile I'm like not interested, I'm sort of like I don't want to go down that path that like I have naked pictures of you on my phone. And I like appreciate that you said like, "Can I send you my nudes?" But I'm like I'm okay.
Huh.
You just
I,
would always want to see no matter what.
I love seeing as I've said numerous times, everybody's body is so different and interesting. I want to see everyone naked.
It makes sense. I
But it's
just
not like the nudes are going to be on your phone. It's not like you're
no,
downloading them and saving them.
but I'm just like, what's the what's the point? Now I have this like weird back and forth where they're like, "Well, I sent you my nudes. You're not going to send me yours back," or like,
Yeah, and I'd say,
there's
no, I'm sorry, that wasn't part of the deal.
well, there's I don't want there to be a deal. I don't want there to be a message. I don't want there to be like I'm like I don't need that. So maybe this person is just like really into like picture collecting.
Yeah, I think this guy's into pic collecting, and he's using your pictures because you said that
Send some pics.
you said that they're hot. So, and I believe you.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right,
Sorry that's happening.
But I would maybe make a fake profile, see if you can land yourself over there, and then find him, and then report it.
Ooh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think definitely report it.
Definitely find. If your friend sees it, tell your friend to report it.
Whose friend? He said he didn't
His
have no
friend.
fr-
He said his friend was the one who sent it and told him.
Oh, I think yes. I thought it was someone he was trying to have sex with. Hey, I think we should open up
The floor?
for anyone and you'll be able to, you can raise your hand and you can be unmuted if you have a question. But why don't we, so as to not put the pressure on people immediately, why don't we play one more voicemail and people can
Oh my god, someone's name is Ionique Fag.
That's you. That's your
me.
shadow name.
In my car.
So let's play one more voicemail.
Okay.
And then you can think of if you want to ask us a question.
Hey, Fox. I'm just wondering, is there a time for fuck talk and for not fuck talk? Like, I know this podcast is your outlet to, discuss all things sexual, fetish, everything. But do you participate that with just the people in your everyday lives? Like, is that the conversation you bring to them? I sometimes toy the line. Like, I've joked about how I have been promiscuous, but I'm also like not telling people the detail of, being bread and or guzzling cum and or
Mm.
wearing a harness and being fucked
Wearing
by
harness.
multiple people in said harness. And I'm just wondering, because like not everybody needs to know that, but then am I like internally shaming myself just because I want to have some fucking decorum? I don't know. Some people are like, geez, you're not sex positive. When I was talking to some other queer friends about this, and I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't really feel like that. It feels like I shouldn't just like talk to everybody about getting pounded.
Okay.
Is that gay?
Okay.
Fuck.
So okay, it's okay.
Anyways,
So you okay.
Goodbye.
It's okay. It's okay. You're better than us. We get it.
Or you're repressed. No, it's
No,
insane.
no,
how
no. We get
I'm
graphic.
joking.
We go too far.
It's insane how graphic we like and deeply detailed we share on this podcast, and it is kind of crazy sometimes. Like, what the interview that comes to mind is like when we had Miss Pat on the show, and like her publicist had reached out, we had messaged like, and like I was like, this is the theme of the show, like this is what we're going to talk about. And then I started telling stories about sucking dick, and she was like, you just suck anybody's dick. And I was like, oh, we're crazy over here.
Yes. But that happens a lot on the podcast where you'll start telling a wild story and I'll be like, please no, this is a good Christian person.
Well, I don't care about Christ.
Because you're Jewish.
Because I'm an atheist.
You better hit the slay button on that one, faggot. I think, yeah, we're definitely too graphic. Like, if you were to go out to brunch, we're not going to tell a story like I just told about my weekend. I would not do that to my friends. I'd wait until we got into the pool later. But that's not something that, what?
I've said that's right. And then you'd set your drink down so you could use both hands to really demonstrate all of the stuff you got up to. So, yeah, I mean, it is that funny. It is that thing where, like, we're really graphic on the show. But yes, there's a time and place for it. And there are certain friends that I would say I don't really talk about sex stuff.
Do you tell
with.
Lauren Lapkus all your fuck stories?
I do, because she asked me specifically. But, like, some of my gay friends who I know, like my friend who I go and I work on the opera with, like, he's a gay dude. He's married to a man. They have sex. We don't have a conversation where we talk about sex.
Married to a man in America?
You're just sad because you don't have one? See, to me, that's not an insult because I like being single.
Neither do you. I like being single too. I went on a date on Tuesday.
The doors to the nunnery are open.
Nothing happened. I think he kept trying to come back to my house, but I wasn't allowing it.
And you were like, the cleaners are there. My cat.
No, I just didn't want to have sex.
That's good. Okay,
Not on
so
a first date, right? I'm trying to be like a good boy.
Yeah, that's
hey,
fine.
Thumbs up if I should have had sex with this person.
Everyone's like, thumbs up. All right, let's toy the line here. Who has a question?
Fuck all of you.
See how it feels.
You're supposed to be on my side. I'm the fun one. Okay. Does anyone have a question? Oh,
yes.
Vanickens. Or I don't know how we're going to choose.
No, yeah, you chose, and we're going to unmute you. Here you go.
Hi, guys. First off, love you. You literally get me through my day/week.
Thank you.
Done fangirling, but I have a 1.2 question. Meeple, I missed the Q&A because I'm dumb and I don't know how to use them either. But didn't you used to have a septum piercing?
I did.
What happened? You look so cute with it, first off. I have one. I've had one for years and I love it.
I think just one day I was like, I don't need this in my face anymore, so I took it out.
Oh, okay. I was just curious if there was an incident.
No, there was no incident. I think. Oh my god, I had it, and I think I was like nannying at the same time, so I was constantly taking it out to like watch the kids and putting it back in, and eventually I was just like, I'm done. But also, I had bright blue hair, so it's not something I should have cared about at all.
Yeah, I love mine except when I have my allergy flare up, and then it's like, ugh. But
no, it's still open. Like I
Really?
bought some like little Amazon ones, and the little ones can slide through.
Really?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I have a piercing in my, what is this called? I almost called it my clitoris.
Your ear?
Oh, it starts with a C. I'm drawing a
What
blank,
is
but
this?
yeah.
Cartilage, and that
Yeah.
hole is still open too. So I don't think I'm a healer.
With
Oh.
holes wide open.
No gaping. The second one is, how is
If you
Mr.
date
Archie?
me, you can gape me. What?
How's Mr. Archie? I'm a cat mom myself, and I love hearing about your cat and when you post walking pics with them.
He's good. Yes, I do walk him. He did not get walked today, and he's very mad. And I'm
Ooh.
gonna get him a little sister soon.
Yay! Can't wait to see pictures.
Yes, because he is annoying.
He's a needy baby.
He's very needy. He was a pandemic cat, so he was used to like always having us around. And now it's just me and I'm busy. So I need to
Yeah.
get him a friend to run around with while I'm gone.
Awesome. Thank you for answering my question. Love you guys again.
Thank
I
you.
can't wait to see
Also,
the pics.
getting a house sitter is hard.
Yeah.
My house sitter charged me $45 a day. I might as well just quit drag at that point.
Oh yeah, and then if you try to board cats when you travel, it's insane. Everything has to be up to date, and then they don't even take the cats out. Really, they just kind of keep them in like big cubbies. At least here in Florida, I've noticed that. Unless it's and I feel bad. They take dogs out, but they don't let the cats out. And,
No, I would
to
be like,
exercise.
you need to walk him every day for 30
Yeah.
minutes or else he'll scream.
Are you gonna get a catio?
You should do it.
I am. I'm looking at a house that has a backyard that I could build a catio in.
We're all
right.
jealous
Thank you, guys.
of you. Thank you.
Next call.
Anyone else? Okay, I see
No one else?
No, look, Siobhan is raising her hand in a traditional sense, not a Zoom sense.
How do you do?
Can
the
you
Zoom?
unmute?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, guys. I was at hold on.
Oh,
I
it's
visited
cat
my
talk.
cat. We were at
Oh.
Pet Club, and I saw both of you, and it was amazing. And I just had a question for you. For the first time ever, I got with a trans man, and it was really a somewhat good experience. We No, don't do that. Don't do that. We were in a storage room in a gay bar and during some karaoke, and he was like wanting to take me out, and like he saved his number and he saved his name in my phone as like, hey, A, got you really good with the head, and I was like, well, wasn't that good? But so I'm wondering, like, what is the protocol of like, how do I like say the head wasn't that great, but I would like to see you again? You know, it was a fun experience, but it wasn't the best.
So
in terms
you
of
think
that.
Okay.
you think he
You think you
is
have
imagining
to tell this man that he was bad at his oral sex? Because I don't think you have to tell him that.
I don't think you have to tell him that either. Do you think
At
that
all.
he
You think I don't have to tell him that?
No.
No, I think you should. If you're interested in going on another date with him, you should go on another date with him. But then when it comes time to get head again,
get a little
start telling them what you like.
Yeah, because he was like in his element. He was like, I'm doing this so well. And I was like, okay.
Leave
You
it to a man.
Because the other thing is like if you say to him like, nah, the head wasn't that good, but let's get drinks or let's go out again,
yeah,
it'll spook him. But if you just say like, oh, I really like it like this, or like maybe not in a storage unit next time, you can like really get into how you want to get into it.
Yeah, like
That's
make
not
the whole
no-
thing more comfortable.
Yeah.
By the way, for anyone here who's near the Baltimore area, that's not how I hook up with people. And if you're close and you want to hook up, like, you know.
All right, this is not a dating site.
Well,
and I'm with Big Ange over here who says, and don't fake orgasms. Never fake an orgasm.
I never faked it. I just was like, okay. I was sort of like the way you were with that episode recently where you were like, where Dipper said, use the softer parts of your voice, and you went, okay. That was me. I went, okay. Like,
Okay.
just saying, Meatball, just saying. Sometimes you are basically someone I can use lessons from.
Yeah,
That's
I would
good.
say just you got to tell them what you like. And if they're doing
Yeah.
something, you can be like, maybe more of this, or like, use your hand. Say that.
Okay.
I think so, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Next
you.
call.
Who else?
Oh, yes. Anne said, tell him you want to teach him some tricks. Be like, don't worry, I know what's going on down here. Let me teach you some.
Yeah. Jolly,
Or-
I see Jolly has their hand up.
Jolly.
Jolly.
Hey, y'all.
Hi.
My question is, because I know in one of the recent episodes, y'all talked about going to Folsom. Would y'all potentially go to Dory Alley as well?
No.
Oh.
Next call.
I have been to Dory Alley. It felt way more like doable just because it was smaller and you could sort of like see the edge of it. I haven't been to San Francisco in a really long time. Meatball, you go
The
there
last
all
time
the
I was
time.
there, I think I did like a pageant at Oasis or something. But
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
it was
would
like
love
one
to
night
go.
only. I would love to. I mean, I like Dory Alley, but I think that that Folsom is like way more fun.
Because it's bigger?
It's just way bigger.
True.
I feel like something is
and the bars are all like on the street, like where it's happening. Well, at least Oasis is.
Dory is like that too. It's like in the same place, it's just a little smaller.
Oh.
I'm from SoCal, and I went to San Francisco for school, so I went to Folsom. I just never went to Dory Alley, and I'm up here in Portland, so I'm taking a bunch of my gaggle of gays down there to Dory Alley and showing them
I
around.
would go to Dory, but I wouldn't like advertise it.
I don't understand what you mean.
I thought he was asking if we were like going to go set up a booth because we had talked about setting up a booth at.
Oh,
Folsom.
sure. Well, you know what's so interesting
sure.
about a lot of these events is that now, and we're part of the problem, that like now at these events, it's like there's all this like TikTok content from Bear Week and like TikTok content from Folsom and like interviews on the street and like, what do you like about the kink community and all that stuff? And I'm not saying that that's necessarily bad. But it is interesting. It used to be these sort of like special little secretive places that didn't like exist all over social media and the internet. And now I feel like people go to Folsom to like get their jollies off in the street and be free
and like make content for OnlyFans.
Now everywhere you look, people are making content for OnlyFans, making content for social media. Like it used to be just about the sexual
It was like
expression.
kind of secretive.
Are we going to see like phones with tripods and everything, just making content?
Oh no, I don't think you're allowed to do that.
I would not.
Thank God.
I would. Yeah, everyone holds their phone up. It's crazy. It's
They're
all
like, hey,
over.
nice to meet you.
Yeah,
suck it.
I mean, you remember when?
And don't use your hand. I want it Dipper style. You know what I mean?
All right, let's wrap it up.
Thank y'all.
Thank
it's only
you.
7:30. We could take one more.
Love one more. Okay, one more question.
This one's for you, Dip. This is your boyfriend.
Well, I got a kind of question. How do you guys still lean on sleeping with people that are fans? I mean, you guys are pretty famous on like all across gay culture. So, I mean, it's not like somebody that have to lie to you to like say, oh, I don't know who you are.
That's not true at all, sir. That's not true at all. But thank you so much for flattering us in that way.
Yeah, that's the way to Meatball's heart.
Wait, the Sniffy app does work up here in Washington too. So.
Ooh, maybe Meatball won't block you like she does me.
Well, I've deleted the app, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's right. What do you think, Meatball?
We talk about this all the time, and people are like, I think they don't quite understand, but it's like, if you are a fan, I don't care if you are or aren't, but don't pretend like you don't know me if you do know me.
But if they come up and they're like, I'm such a fan, and you said this on this episode and this on this episode, and I love how your drag, evolved, and no tea. didn't you used to have a septum piercing? I'm just joking. But like, if they know things about your life, you know what I mean? Like,
weird.
are you
That throws you
excited
out of
about that, or does that weird you out a little bit, Meatball? What do you
This is our job when we talk about our lives.
So boom.
So I can't be upset that someone knows all this information that I've literally made public for the last 4 years.
Right. Now I have a perfect example. Jam, stop adjusting like that in this. It's very crotch
He knows
forward
exactly
what's
what
going
he's doing.
with feet.
Jim, if you'd like to private message me your Instagram and OnlyFans.
This happened last time.
Quick follow.
This just happened to me recently. I went to, if anyone is familiar with San Francisco, there's a party called Truck. And it used to be a bar and now it's a party, and it is a very sexy party, you know.
I know, I went to that party. But they only fuck inside, which is wild.
Where else would they fuck?
Out on the patio.
Of?
Well, when I went, it was at the Eagle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's illegal to fuck outside in a bar with liquor.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because the neighbors can see in.
They know where they moved.
Okay, so they threw a pride party up here in WeHo. And that was the one WeHo Pride thing I went to. I went to the LA version of Truck. And I walked in, and these really, really hot dudes, one in a thong, one just completely naked, came up to me. Like sexy, like go-go dancer, like OnlyFans, like porn looking dudes came up, and they were both like, "Oh, we're huge fans of yours and we love the podcast." And they're talking to me, and as he's talking to me, he starts like, he goes like, "Is it okay if I touch you a little bit?" He starts like rubbing my belly while he's talking to me, and then he's like, "Let's make out." And I was like, okay. So we like made out a little bit, and then his boyfriend like took him into the back room and looked back at me and was like, "Come on, let's go fuck him." And I followed them into the back, and then I got weirded out. And I was like, I don't know that I can do that. And I just sort of left them alone.
I could have done it.
So well, we know this about you. You're on a mission, you're always going to finish. But to answer your question, Jason, like, it was nice and flattering at first, and then it sort of weirded me out. And I don't know if it was like me being self-conscious because, like, no tea, they were like Adonises, and sometimes that does sort of like freak me out, or if it was because it was so public in a sex party way. And that was like the third time. Meatball, one of the people who came up and recognized me, was like, "I was just with Meatball last week and we were sucking on a dick together."
Together?
At the pumped party with the big silicone dicks.
Oh, yeah! But remember, he wasn't good, so I had to take over for him because I got that big mouth.
Right. Well, he was petite. He was
very smart.
But he told me the whole story, and I was sort of like, okay, that's a little speaking out of school. But then again, all we do is sit here and speak out of school.
I will say that, yes, I would have gone and completed with those men. Especially if they were hot.
Completed.
I don't care that, but the one time that I like hooked up with someone and it like really threw me was like, I've told the story numerous times. We hooked up, and then like literally the next morning when I was like waking up,
Can't believe you slept over there, but keep going.
It was because it was a stormy night in Boston. It's a long story, but I stayed the night, and I woke up and he had a picture of me on his wall.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was upsetting. That the whole night he pretended that he didn't know who I was. And like never once was like, "I also know that you're Meatball." Like, that's crazy.
Very crazy.
All right. Thank you all so much.
Look at this. This is Mom Plus Gold content right here.
We're all family here.
We're family. Why don't you take us out, Meatball?
Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your own fuck talk story to 213-536-9180. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which come out every Tuesday and Friday.
That's right. And if you want to sign up for Mom Plus Gold, you get special bonus episodes. You get our full uncensored video episodes. And like today, you could join us on the fucking call and watch us record and hang out on the breaks, and we can all look at your cats. So sign up for Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
We'll do. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll have my own little mom spinoff show, and it'll just be Cat Chat.
Yeah, and
You
it
call
can be
me.
sponsored by that litter robot.
The litter robot is amazing. Everyone get a litter robot genie, whatever it's fucking called. Okay. For access to our full uncensored video episodes, ad-free and 1 day early, plus our monthly Sloppier Seconds episode, and all of Mom Podcast premium content, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, aka Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Technical direction by Margot Padilla.
Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Show artwork by Christian Cimarroni.
Theme song by Mike Malarkey.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.